Hi, welcome to PNV Technical HUB. In this session, we are trying to demonstrate how we are going to delete an XML node by using ASP.NET. So, in earlier session, we saw a couple of examples with XPath queries. So, like how to save a data into an XML file. Similarly, how to avoid a restriction of duplicate data as well as how to filter the data. A few examples we already saw in the series. So now it's a time to check how to delete the data from XML using ASP.NET. Here we already aware of XPath queries. If you are unaware of that, please visit my earlier videos. There will get a more clarity that how we are going to use an XPath queries. So XPath query is a language which we want to perform an operations on XML file. In this session, we'll see how to delete a record from an XML file by using our XPath queries. So for this, so generally here we have to follow the couple of steps before going to delete of our XML file. So assume that there will be an XML file. XML file contains some data. Okay, so I'm going to portrait my example. This is my an existing XML file. So in this URL you might find more on the information related to this example. So this was an earlier XML file. So here my root node is books list. Books list consists of multiple number of books collection information. This is book name, and one book name is Wings of Fire, other book name is Magic of Thinking, and other is Power of Habit. Like that we have a few book names. So book is a parent element, and this element has some attributes: name, author, version, or the attributes related to this. So assume that deleting can be possible if we have an data. Assume that we have an XML file. So in order to accomplish this task, we have to follow this step. First step is first we have to load our XML file. So in order to load our XML file, so as you already aware that XML document is a parent class to fetch the information related to this. So by using this XML document object, we are going to load the information which is related to an XML file. So here path is a variable. So path indicates that the residing portion of our XML file. So next is we have to identify the tag name for which tag we want to identify. So here in this example, book is our tag name. So by using book, we are trying to identify our information. So next step, once we identified this one, next step is we are going to delete our XML node. So XML file is a collection of parent elements. Here, in order to fetch the collection, so we have to make use of either for loop or for each loop. In this example, I used a for each loop to read and row by row information. So everything is associated with a node, so that we have an XML node as a class. So in this class we have a node, and here multiple number of attributes are there. So like name as an attribute and value as an attribute. So if that is matches in our example, then we are trying to remove that one. So once we remove that node, and we are trying to save that entire document by using doc.save. So in this way we will try to accomplish this example. So I would like to demonstrate this example with a practical way of implementation. So steps to do this is first go to Visual Studio, click on new, click on project, and here you will find a select empty website. Name the application as XML demo and click OK. And third step is go to Solution Explorer and right click on the project, click on add new, and click on folder. So there you can name the folder name as a files, because here we are going to reside our folders in the name of files. Now go to design and design the form with the following controls. I will show you how to design the form. And then right click on the project, click on add new item. Here you can select the web name, and here our example is delete node. So that is the reason I would like to give the name as delete node.aspx. So now I'm trying to perform these steps. So just this is the go to Visual Studio. As we already doing an examples in ASP.NET XML demo, here only I'm trying to add a new file. So this is my existing file. So I want to delete an information from this file only. First of all, I would like to add one form in order to accomplish this one. So web form. So I'll name it as delete node dot aspects. This is the form that we want to work on this. So in this form, so we already saw an XML file. XML file contains this many number of you know parent elements and this many number of child elements. So here my intention is I want to delete any row. Suppose if I want to delete this row, just I want to pass few things from this row. If I want to delete this row, so my intention is to delete the row. So in order to delete an information, here I would like to design my form. I want to pass two elements. One is version or something. I would like to pass magic of thing, name or anything. So identify the unique element from this. Here unique element is version, so I want to delete my version. Okay, so here I would like to design my form. So in this form, just consider a table. So insert three rows and the version. Here this is text box, txt version, and this is button. So just I consider it as a delete. Btn delete. So here I want to click on this one. So as you already aware that in order to work with an XML, we'd like to use a few namespaces, that is in system.xml. And so here we are going to work with the file. Here also we'd like to use file related, that is IO. And as you are aware of that, we are going to work with an XPath queries, and those are resided in the xml.xpath. So try to add all the namespaces. So first, I would like to construct a generic method, so which we are going to use in this example. My generic method is I want to delete the data. That is my requirement. So if I want to delete the data, I'm implementing that business logic in one method. So here public void delete XML node. Like that I would like to create a method. So here first parameter I want to pass a path. So and the second parameter, so in which tag I want to delete. So second is tag name, and third is attribute name, in which attribute I want to, suppose here we are considering attribute name as a version. So and the next is string attribute, so attribute value. Next is attribute value. So here we have a four things. One is path, next is tag name, next is attribute name, next is attribute value. Okay, so once I'm passing these four parameters as an information, here I'm going to check. So we are already aware of that whenever we are going to work with an XML, we have to make use of an XML document as a parent class. XML document doc equal to new XML document. Here we are passing a path as a parameter. So that's the reason. First we have to load our XML. So that's the reason doc.load of a path. So because this is a path. So this is a document and I'm using doc.load of a path. So the moment you loaded this one, we know the values are available in a list kind of things. So here I would like to read your information on the basis of tag name. So here we have a parent tag. Let me show you. So this is our XML file. So this is our tag. So if it is a tag, then we can make use of book is our tag name. So in that way only we are going to identify this tag information. So in order to identify that, we have a class. So by using this class, we can, achieve this thing. XML node list. So these are the different, collection of list information. So I'm using nodes equal to. So from document, we are identifying get element by tag name. What are the tag that we are using now? The tag name we are going to pass here. If this is done, then next is for each XML node. So I'm reading a node by node basis. If I want to read that in a node by node basis, I'm going to use for each. So here I would like to read an attribute, right? Say for example, this is a node. This is one node. I want to read the attributes. How many attributes we have? 1, 2, 3. Totally 3 attributes. Means internally I have to repeat the loop for this, for reading of this attribute. So that's the reason where, so all attributes are resided in one class, that is XML attribute. I'm trying to delete this one because IntelliSense is not coming. So we're expecting an intelligence. XML attribute. In some contexts, if intelligence is not available, just try to close your Visual Studio and open, then automatically it will get. So intelligence is not coming. So here I will do the same step. So you can observe. I'm trying to open my example. Now check. Now intelligence is coming now. So you can apply your step if you face any problem like this. I'm reading this information. So now my task is I want to read my attribute name and I want to read my value name. If my passed name and my passed values are equal, then I'm trying to delete the data. For this, what I'm trying to do is, so attribute name in node.attributes, I'm checking my information. If attribute dot name dot equals, means if both are equal. So attribute name. So here I'm using string comparison. So enumerator. So I'm checking irrespective of case, and it should also matches with something. Other one is attribute dot value dot equals of attribute value comma string comparison dot invariant culture ignore case. If both are equal, then I'm trying to remove a particular row. Means I'm trying to remove all the attributes which are related to that. So for that I'm using a method node dot remove all. Okay, and then I will break this execution point, and then I'll save this XML dot save of path. I'll save this existing XML. This is how we'll make use of this information. See, from this delete button, I'm trying to call this method. So this method contains 4 parameters. 1, 2 are required. 1, 2. See, 3 are required from dynamically. So now I want to redesign my form. So first of all, enter. First requirement is enter enter tag name. Likewise, we want one more thing. Here I'm changing this text into txt tag name, enter attribute name. And the attribute value. Txt attribute name. Attribute value. So this is btn delete. Now I want to pass the path. So string path equal to string dot empty. So I want to pass where my XML file is residing. So we know server.map path. So in order to locate our path in our web-based applications, we will use server.map path as an approach. Here tilde operator which refers to our root folder. Here this is the folder name XML files. So you can pass that XML files. And then our XML file name is named as booksinfo. So booksinfo double quotes booksinfo dot XML. It's an XML file. That's the reason where XML is an extension. So now delete XML node of, you'll pass path, and then so tag name txt tag name dot value, whatever the tag name that they're passing, that we can use text comma txt attribute name dot text comma txt value dot text. In this way I'm trying. So once it was delete, I'll give information response dot write script alert data deleted successfully. So in this way we'll implement it. So just I'm executing this page. So check here before going to look into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 elements are there. Here one thing we are going to delete. So I'm going to delete magic of thinking, okay, of 3.8.3 version. So first to tag name, our tag name is book, right? So pass this as book as an input, and then name. So attribute name. So just I'm using what I will use, version I will use, and then value of this particular attribute 3.8.3. If you want to use other attributes also, you can use, no problem. So click on delete. So here it is getting some error, could not load. Okay, so here you can find out the path XML files slash booksinfo.xml. So continuously coming, but it should be slash, so which is resided under the folder, right? So there's a reason you have to put the slash. Now again pass. So tag name is book, attribute name is version, and 3.8.3. So I'm passing this one. Click on delete. Data deleted successfully. So now you can observe your XML file. Your XML file got updated. That's the notification we received from the Visual Studio. Click on as to all. So now you can check. So particular file will be deleted. So now that node attributes are deleted. In this way, we are trying to delete the data which is available in our XML file. So source code of this explanation and source code will be available in this blog. So this is the URL of this complete example. There you will get a chance to get the source code, and as well as implementation process in a theoretical way you will get to know. And this video also be available in this blog. And please like us our FB page and as well as our YouTube channel, and stay tuned for more updates. If you have any queries on this, please comment us. We'll try to revert back to you. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.